Why, hello there. Welcome back to another video. Last time we tried to take Aya, the homeworld of this place, these people, but Amon had different plans. Took us over, we escaped, barely. Now we're over here. There's almost no hope for evacuation, or taking the planet back, so that's to evacuate. And yeah, let's explore this place.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Aya when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the collar to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
Well, that exemplified what happened.
Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the Spear of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am... alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option.
Nice. Nice zealots.
A preserver? Released from stasis?
She still bears her nerve cords. She is tethered to the Kala.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council Advisor. You must be the Executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers of my station have trained to control the Kala's every ripple. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake. If you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
It is understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here.
Well.
The assembly panel awaits, Hierarch. We may begin whenever you are ready. The assembly panel. Now you may choose one of the two factions for use in upcoming battles.
Yes, well, I mean,
These assignments are not
just...
permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change.
I am here in the shadows.
I have returned.
If you guys want to see that stuff, pause and whatever.
I have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique, trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Kala. I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis, so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they...
Are one with the Kala, fallen during the Zerg invasion of Aiur. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Rohana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. A fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours.
Nice. Also, that Zelda in the background, it was not that high animated as these people are. Oh wait, let's see what's happening.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
Also, I like the updated UI. It looks cool. What's that? Looks like a very ginormous being coming out of the void. Is that a hybrid of some sort? How many types can there be?
Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
I mean, it seems easy enough, honestly.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
Stop running away, Zerg, man. Just... yeah, die.
I will comply. Clever.
Ooh. Shiny place.
I am better.
These vaults hold the city's last energy reserves. Claiming them should aid you.
Why is everything shaking?
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher.
What the heck? Oh wow.
By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Karax, are any of the Spear of Idun's weapon systems ready for use?
Orbital strike is online. Designating targets.
What in the world? That was shabby.
The Thrasher has been weakened. Warriors, move in and seal its fate.
You know, like that type of stuff that like is so.
Orbital strikes can now be fired from the Spear of Idun's command panel hierarchy.
All that animation just puts do 40 damage. No, sorry, 400 damage. That is sad. That is. I get it, they can't be overpowered, but still. Why?
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
The Phantom. Clever. I am the king of the magazine. Khartoum. I am intrigued. The darkness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that, and...
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
Oh, yeah, ignore it.
Launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
You saved them first. But, yeah, okay.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ayer.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ayer. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
You make that sound easy.
The solar core requires your attention, Hierarch. Please visit it at your earliest convenience.
How would you destroy a planet? You guys make it sound so easy.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
And the back.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver. The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the aeon of strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
For many people.
Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Vengeance for ire. Got two.
The Solar Matrix Core. Truly an impressive sight.
A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation. This chamber provides power to the Spear of Adun and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors.
How long until you can bring its tactical systems online?
System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like solarite to restore it to full capacity.
Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized solarite in millennia.
This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
Do what you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need.
Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready.
That's one epic power core, whatever.
Select the core to start reviewing your options, Hierarch.
You look different, Phase Smith.
Ah, you must be referring to these mechanical arms. I constructed them to improve my efficiency while running the solar core. So far, they have been quite helpful.
He's so happy. So proud of himself.
This array displays an overview of the Spear of Adun's weapon and support systems. Each system can only be configured to have one active ability at a time. You may select different abilities to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hierarch. Our current available solarite is displayed here.
Yeah, I'll pass. Okay, next.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun.
Time to blow this place sky high somehow.
This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
It's not scary.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
Yeah,
The
how?
Zelnaga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge, and the planet will shatter.
That's not-
Amon will not possess my world.
Wait, huh?
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him? Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Yes, that's sweet. But why is it so easy to destroy a planet in this universe? They make it sound so easy. Like, oh yeah, let's destroy a planet. That's easy enough. So below this
Our
temple.
forces have secured the Zelnaga Temple grounds. Artemis, how go your preparations?
What
I am
the?
configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Kadaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your phase smith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance.
Then put them-
They should prove instrumental in our defense.
Near the back,
The moment
not
has
in
come.
front.
Let us begin.
Okay, here we go. Oh, is this a time thing? It's a time thing.
Fear is an illusion.
The sooner the Zenith stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
You don't say, sir. Okay, one down.
The Zerg gathered for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors.
What would you ask of us?
No, just wait here. I have to deal with this for probably 10 minutes. Guessing.
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuras. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure. Base is under attack.
From the shadows I come. The Master's gaze falls on your shackled world.
By the
What
gods,
the?
I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
That's really weak.
The moment approaches, warriors. The temple is realigning. It will be ready soon.
Hierarch, I have discovered a solarite cache beneath
Are you
the Zelda
joking me?
temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can. You must place that in the power field.
Are ye joking?
Base is under attack.
You have found that out way before? No?
Base is The temple thrums with energy. It is ready.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer.
Okay. Let me wait for this now. But it was right, that was 25 minutes. This can be another 10 minutes.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
When did that get destroyed?
It is done. solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of Adun.
When did that get destroyed? When did that get destroyed?
Templar, initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety, now!
Nidus worms. The Zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
Of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala. For our warrior hearts are bound by honor, tradition. Battle is waged in the name of the many. The brave, whose generation after generation choose the mantle of Dark Templar.
Oh, that's the exploding planet. Did we destroy the Spear of Adun? I guess not. Okay. Of course, we have Half-Zero Tool in there. Just to make me feel bad that he's still there.
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
Took you long enough.
An utter deed, Shakuras.
She is definitely a Mrs. Negative.
Shakuras is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
Gotta love it when you accidentally do something, then all of a sudden you are one of the high-ranking people. When you're just trying to get by. That's where I can leave off for today. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. As always, I am Fireball.